the first to know. Nsem-Pii TV.
Nansemu ebeto dwa ewo Hohoe constituency say Emerantie bi ya NDC for abo mpa ne nam. Ena the Honorable John Peter Amewu, Hohoe Member of Parliament, ne flyers, ne posters, any posters of His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Omutitigu. In fact, the new Patriotic Party mpanimfo executives ya ewo Hohoe constituency echo report was semi edema the Hohoe Divisional Police Command said the echo suni. Enti the police command are taking the issue up ya omugusu a omoye investigation. Enra efiadai enyumre. According to Ghana News Agency, around there 5-6 ena brantia ye freno Kofi Fiafito Walanyo, youth of Hohoe residents ekwachi abranti omukwachi no na chese okrokura John Peter Amewu posters ya wawai ene flyers ya yatete ebi gu polythene bag mo bi hye moto yebisa no a Fiafito chiremu a ne NDC executives ya ewo gbi bla ena omo in fact ema omo orders say the Honorable John Peter Amewu poster bi ombe hunu krom bia omo ntemfantofo. The Honorable John Peter Amewu fly bi ombe hunu bi omo ntemfantofo. Enti no upon the orders of executives of the NDC ewo gbi bla ena omo de ye adwuma ono Fiafito Walanyo no ono nso adi so bia chese nani abre dendin dia owa posters ena ni tra anye yi mrantie na ewo Hohoe ne chi no no ena omo de no koma ekuo bi a omo ate ewo bi bla ho no ma ye frɛ no House of Justice eye volunteer group made up of both NPP and NDC supporters no mudwuma di omo di ni sɛ omo begina no ma protect every single property. Yeah, the Honorable John Peter Amewu aye edi aboa Hohoe. Enti say ye water, say ye sanitation, say ye sports, say ye education, every single project done by the Honorable John Peter Amewu in the Hohoe constituency. Because a benefit to omu nyina enti no NDC die nim NPP die nim. Enti maburu no ewo afano ni nyina kom ho abom. Ono mafo mo eku omo friend House of Justice. Ye volunteer group. Yeah, according to them, every month, the member of parliament, the Honorable John Peter Amewu, ema won kakra e di support o mo se de be o betumi aye adwuma ni ye ne nipa bonifo bi en fachire emesei impuntu dwuma hodo a waye within the constituency. Timrantie no chi Fiafito Walanyo no ena o de no koma group no a ye friend House of Justice. Na House of Justice group no omo chairman no mo vice chairman. Chairman no edinde Eric Kwesi Kwao Tetenya ena vice chairman no de Jonas Kofi Walanyo. Omo de koma omo no se enya dia omo de Fiafito Walanyo ya oni waye corporate ya chi no a owawai the Honorable John Peter Amewu enya fi Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia posters nya de omo de be ko police station because omo report to asenuma police that mrantie no gusu ye police for the pending investigations about every now and then the mrantie ne ya no moye enu nti omo bi a constitution ne no mo hu se adia Fiafito Walanyo ye it is tantamount to 20 count of unlawful removal of posters and flyers. Yeah, a electoral loss 20 count. Timrantie ne say sa 20 count no omo dan no ne ma strokes of lashes na omo de ama Fiafito Walanyo na pedi ko hwe enya sebketwa na omo de Fiafito to bench so na mrantie ni bi ti said ye tete wo no mo akwada tete wo primary school akwala akoye bone a ha ne de na be gina assembly nipa ni nyina anim no sa pepepe no mo ye Fiafito Walanyo de mrantie no omo betri susu no mienu so ne nsa ena mienu so ne nan ena omo de ne to bench ne so ena ne trouser na ehia no ompia ba afom kakra who 1 who 2 who 3 who 4 who 5 bo Fiafito sa the 11th one Fiafito se ne to hyehye no Ti was srew money di moye bonny. To mo hu no bono fa ne bonny nyina che. Man che ne say da. See ya de ne court to see a prosecute na. Ke ye be charging for all these 20 count of electoral malpractices. Ya wakwakote to obi post and a flyer. Inti ma 20 ni de. Nya de omo yi ba kokora free. Bof ya fito 15 afi no Johnson no. And after fito say confess bi on say sika kra no ye promise wo mo so mo konkoye say adwuma no meje kra ne nsanya nkan nti wo sere wo mo anidi wo mo hu no mo bo no mfa nche no because his bottles can no longer hold the strokes of kings ya never so na nyame anum no kra nim ni emrante nenti enti fia fito wala nyo between the hours of 6 equals 8 now I get 20 strokes of kings edi egu no we ne omo eka no si ho no se onko you was serving the punishment we na enipa eho emobo ti fiafeto ekodi nsenseme ewo hohoe emonte so enti enra anwumre wodo ani kirimo ewo hohoe constituency a fiafeto walanyo an NDC supporter an NDC grassroots ya bo wonpa say the honorable John Peter Babu posters and the flyers ya or they campaigning for 2024 elections omo wa wantu no no de ni tranye yi why Emma Hohoe Mobunu Achem Emma Vice Chairman for Bla House of Justice a volunteer group Jonas Kofi Walanyo Emma no 20 strokes of Kings a Drew baby now Walanyo pachow say his bottles can no longer bear the pains into yem found a bonnet. Now according to the volunteer group the omodia ye fiafitoi Walanyo should serve as a deterrent to NDC mrantie ne maba yabo wonpa ya omonam edisa adwumadi say when you are caught in the web of House of Justice, that is the volunteer group omode omuso mo kan de plane fa nya de omodu ko police station de to fia fito no say 20 council and 30 council 30 strokes for your 40 council 40 strokes na abeje ugina wo ho to wi a na se akwanya wo ho so mo sa local police station no mo de wako akwanya ne ho no dia na se wo de wo to no e hihye wo no sa wo de akofi na wako akodwere ho na e won fufuru.
And honestly, as a vision, and Professor Amos was a transformational leader.
Yeah.
No two ways about that.
Yeah.
Wanting to review the constitution, giving us 3 public universities in 3.5 years, allowing the single spine to come in, all the elimination of school under trees, that he allowed President Kufuor's DCs, some of them, to remain in office for continuity.
Yes.
Come on. Sack Georgina Wood, I won't sack her. So that is the changing the face of governance. So when I'm listening to my candidates, and the rhetoric is still the old rhetoric. When I come, I will jail. When I come, I will catch. And you hear the voice on radio every day. We'll jail you. We'll catch you people. We'll sack you people. Of course, when you get the power and something has been done and it's not right, the law will deal with the people. But on the other side, the person is saying, I want to put in place systems. Now, I'm over. This whole universe, the cosmic realm, is controlled by systems. 3 nights ago, a second moon appeared. So as we speak now, up until 25th November, we'll have 2 moons, the bigger moon and the smaller moon. But you have to have understanding to know that there's a second moon. But what I'm saying is that the God who created us is a God of systems. Nothing happens by chance as far as he's concerned. Okay. Everything is systematic. Systems govern the world. So you have seasons. The rainy season, the dry season, is systems. Now, until we put in place systems, we ain't going nowhere.
As a country.
And you build the schools, you build the roads, but what are the systems that will keep this thing and be able to put everything at one base? Now, that is what is happening with this digitalization thing.
Okay.
They say Baumia has run away from the economy and he's talking about digitalization. I say either you know and you are pretending you don't know, or you don't know. What is the economy? What is the economy? To manage our resources, is that not it?
Yes.
And expenditure. But we've left things in a haphazard manner. For example, this TVET thing. In the past, you had other trade, employment, other ministries holding aspects of the educational something. If they've put it together today under one structure, TVET, and it's under one ministry, a system has been created.
Yeah.
If we have an organized way of raking in revenue with an organized system, I'll give a personal testimony. 3-4 months ago, I owed water bill. I tried to go to Ademta, pay post 3 times. I went with cash. No human being. I met you, Shikanamano. And I'll make sure I'm water. One Saturday morning, there was no money. Then my wife said, look, this thing you are going, I've been watching you. I just wanted to wait and see. I have the app. I can pay water bill on my phone, but you give me the money. So the money Sikari there. Yeah. You give me the money, I'll pay.
You have to.
So I gave her the money right in front of me. Papa.
She paid.
She paid. My water was reconnected. Has never been disconnected again. A month ago, a cousin of mine bought a vehicle from a vehicle vendor. Wanted to register. He didn't have a Ghana card. He couldn't register the vehicle. So he had to go and do a Ghana card to be able to register the vehicle. Is that not a system?
It's a system, yeah. Sure.
I'm telling you. Is that not a system? What are we talking about? Then he now registered the vehicle because he now had the Ghana card. Then they now link his Ghana card to his driver's license. And apparently now when you register everything on DVLA, there's a card they give you. And I'm a boy.
Yeah, no, correct.
So am I lying?
No.
So if I'm a Ghanaian and these things are happening, nobody is saying the economy is 100 is good or 100%. But we say systems are being built. As Rostow will say in his 5 stages of growth, that the necessary preconditions for real takeoff is now being created with systems. And you say because I am NDC, I shouldn't appreciate these systems. Meanwhile, should we win, are we going to throw the system away?
No.
So if we won't throw the system away, so if now I'm hearing my candidate, now you are not even too sure what he's saying. One moment, NDC nyehwe nananum enunam nyehwe nti dia me jama omo buy no omo say ni nyina
ya
nti me ba this me start biom nanso agenda 111 no omo start no beto aso
and mba meto aso.
I'm a communications expert. So I don't just listen.
Yes.
I analyze content.
Yes.
Also omo nyehwe but obo ometo aso oba obeto de na omo ya oba obeto aso so omo nyehwe nti de na oba obeto aso. Let us be able to give credit where it is due. Eno mu na uko didi asofo no matem, didi imam fo atem, didi ahemfo atem, didi akonfo no matem, didi CSO atem se ade na ba omi aba omo ho a omo boje ne so ase omo krokro no
a bompaye man.
Tuesday, pari passu. When your boys were failing at EC, you said you were meeting the clergy. Then again, I have said, as a communication person, I've managed a candidate before.
Yes.
I have managed a president before.
Yes.
So, in all humility, Master, yes, we are Yebi. There's no way I will allow President Mills on a day that we believe that the party has a very major event and we believe in what we are doing, the candidate should be supporting the people at IPAC. If at that day, I would have made Professor Mills, even if he won't stay there throughout, as the candidate, pass there and give morale. You know, the political parties were allowed 3 people each. So I've mentioned the 3.
Yes.
But I saw Obi Amwa.
Morale.
He showed up.
Yes.
For a while. Then he left. People are paying attention to what is going on. Then you now say you are meeting the clergy. Then I knew that something was very wrong. Apart from seeing the lineup and knowing something was wrong, when I was there in the auditorium and somebody showed me, what's this John is doing? I'm saying, it's happening live.
I
said, no, this man didn't go for the demonstration because he didn't have facts and figures. Today, he's doing this while his boys are at IPAC. It's a confirmation that he doesn't believe in what they are doing at IPAC. So he's going to do this program. I didn't know that it would end up even the way it ended. But it's obvious if you look at the whole thing.
And they say,
with this
Coco, and you know who is saying our guest. Coco, and they say 107.1 Sweeney High or Man FM boiling point.
When
Koso
in the Bible, D4 Nakuponi omukasa oni omukasa ema omukasa omukasa. By the way, you see D4 no say Nakuponi ne kasa. But wako kachre Sam George and the Nyankopon kachre no.
Sam George nka.
Oh, Sam George nka. Hey. Yes. After Sam George entumi nka no. And afraid D4 no say D4 asem no nkasa beka. Within that 2-minute window, you know what they were communicating to some of us? This whole thing is contrived.
I see.
That's all. That's all you communicated to me.
Yes.
It's contrived.
Yes.
Since when did Usu Bempa and Sam George become friends? Since when did they become friends? Asofu ekuku dame wo hono. Ono Usu Bempa Nyankopon yi ade ne kire no wan kan kire asofu fo no. Say oka mami Sam George or asofu or Yedifo. So when you package this whole thing and you think that you are misleading us, and they say Mebunu bi wo Ashanti region NDC Mebunu omo issue statement that John Mahama should distance himself from Usu Bempa immediately, otherwise he will lose their support because they NDC youth in the Ashanti region.
Koko asofu ano mo ho no mo doso.
And meba ho omo doso. Amofa
Koko goso.
So I know for a fact that many of the men who were there, men of God who were there, are very angry because this was not part of the script. Let's meet the candidate. Why not? Let's pray for the candidate. Why not? But to prophesy and ambush all of us into your prophecy, people are very angry because they belong to churches. If yours is a one-man church, you can prophesy and do whatever you want to do with your prophecy. Some of them, if they get the prophecy, they must go to session. They must go to the elders.
And correct.
Because the church doctrines are different. One-man churches were Obusu Bempa Denibi. But my EP church, the pastor alone doesn't function. He functions with session executives, presbyters. In other churches, you have deacons. You have elders. No matter what vision you see, you must share it with them. So if the presiding bishop of the Methodist Church, the Presbyterian moderator, Catholic, Anglican are there, and they know, it's a former president wants to meet the clergy. Why not?
Why not?
And you go and bring somebody from some one-man church that he has seen a vision and that he has prophesied that God has said that this man will win and nobody can stop it. Just nobody can stop it. Do you know what you have done to them? You have abused their church doctrine. Yeah, that's what you have done to them. Because they must go back and answer. So all of you, do you believe in that prophecy? You have put them in a tight corner. Because that's not what they went to do. And if you look at the whole orchestration, say Sam George and the MC, President Mills, he had a national day of prayer and thanksgiving. Did you ever see me there? I mean, MC.
David.
He left it to the church. It is your program. Reverend Dr. Mudakun, Reverend Kuma, Reverend Professor Asante, take this thing as the church and run it. I, as president, yes, I want something like that, but I leave it to the church to run. That's how. But how do you go and carry these boys, these same boys who are insulting everybody every day, and they now are leading prophecy? So it's a Sam George-led prophecy. No, it's a Sam George-led prophecy.
Yeah.
Because he had to announce to us.
Yeah.
That the Nsem-Pii says God has spoken to him. That he cannot say it. It's too heavy for him. Sam George, is something ever heavy for his mouth? But it's all contrived. It's a script. So Nsem-Pii say we refi. Say obeye nia yesi beye na. Program ni be wie o. Inti me kai obeje mic ne ye. That's all. It's politics. We contrive things.
Yes.
It happens. It's a game.
It's a game.
But choose where you play the game. Choose where you play the game. Now, I know that the NDC itself as a political party, apart from the boys in Kumasi, the hierarchy. Did you see Asenu Ketia there?
No.
Did you see the General Secretary there?
No.
Did you see any party father and elder there? It's the same small boys. I'm telling you. I said I've been around since 92. So for 32 years of this dispensation, I've been around.
Yes.
Before some of these boys were born. So what I see, they cannot see. What I know, they don't know. I am saying the optics of it. Did you see Asenu Ketia there?
No.
Yes, whether I like him or not, he's the chairman of the party, is that not it?
Yes.
Was he there? Was the general secretary there? Where were the party elders? Yes, Ufosampo for elder. Did you see him there? So is this same Sami Jenfi, Sam George boys who are running rings around you, John Mama, and telling us that there's a prophecy, and we're supposed to buy into that prophecy? In communications theory, in communications theory, you have the principle of bandwagon and boomerang. Bandwagon is when you do it, people follow you. Boomerang is when you do it, people just get angry. That's what is happening. There's a boomerang effect. People are angry. Churches are angry that